and welcome to another daily technical analysis video. It's the 7th of September, Wednesday today. Let's take a look at the market and see where we're at. Now today, as you can see, after yesterday's increase in the euro dollar, which we noted we were expecting, as you know, if you're watching daily videos, I was expecting the euro dollar to come up, and it did come up. It's strikingly well, went all the way up there, as you can see, and it appears like now we're in a sideways market today. This is a 1 hour chart, so what we're going to have to do now, after this big move up, we're going to have to renew our analysis and see where we stand. Let's take a look at the 4 hour chart. Now, as you can see, we have a bit of a up kind of move here and lower peaks here, so let's just draw our lines from top to top. That's one, and within that channel we've got that situation here, and there we go, and that's another channel there. So what we might see the market do is kind of pop down, go back up, and then start popping down again. Until then though, this is going to be a resistance area, as you can see, so I wouldn't mess around with this level too much. What we might want to do is wait for the euro dollar to well, let's see where it would retrace. I'd say to around 22.30, let's say, which is in line with our, parallel line here. So if we just take a look at that here, and yeah, so possible pullback to around this level here, which kind of matches the Fibonacci 61.8 level there. So a little pullback and then up again to around these levels, and then shorting it again to go in that direction. So at the moment we'll be waiting on that and nothing to do. Dollar franc, we were short yesterday. I drew this line yesterday, so if it breaks down you could follow it through to the targets, and it came to the first target, nearly came to the second target, slightly above there. Let's now get rid of this analysis since it's going to be a little bit different, and let's just delete these lines for the moment. Right, yeah, we'll just leave that like that. So let's take a look at the daily chart and see where we're at on the daily chart. As you can see on the daily, let's just draw a support line at the bottom here. Okay, there we go. And this is like a descending triangle happening here. So we'll see, maybe the market will push it down a bit more to around this level, and then beyond that we'll see how that happens and eventuates. Okay, but in the meantime, what we might be doing, what might be a good idea actually, is to kind of wait for a pullback and then to carry on going down. Okay, but here in the meantime we're not going to really do anything. It's because it's in the middle of no man's land here, and not really a good spot to be going long or short for that matter. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. Well, that kind of worked the same way, and look at the dollar yen, how it just fell through. As you can see, we were short with that as well. Yesterday I gave dollar yen and dollar franc short, as you might have gotten from your trading specialist at CM Trading. If you did, great. They're more than happy to help you out if you give them a call and talk with Lewis's team there. So let's just get rid of these. Now what we might see with the dollar yen is a nice push up towards this channel bottom here, and then see how that goes, and then maybe come back down again for a double bottom before we go up again. So this was a nice spot to kind of fade away. Let's see what we've got on the 4 hour chart here. This is how the 4 hour chart looks. So we might see the dollar yen kind of coming to a trend line, which is there, and as you can see, which is there, and there we go. So we might see the dollar yen coming a bit more down before it start going up. So this is how it might work. Okay, dollar yen move up short to come down, and in order to go up again. So that's what we might be looking at. If you're trading the dollar yen, you would have done really well yesterday. We certainly took some profits on that currency pair yesterday. Let me just move this up a little bit, and we should definitely follow it up and throughout the week. Pound dollar, just like the euro dollar, that shot up. I did note there were targets up here way before it got there, so Let's see what we're at. Let's take a look at our daily chart. Now with the pound, as you can see, we have some levels here, 34.85 region, and let's mark that here, which is 35.30 area. And so as you can see, a bit more push up before we kind of start to move down again. And on our 4-hour chart, you can see that a bit more clearly. All right, there we go. So pull back, push up, and then start shorting it again. I think that will be the situation. And as you can see here, I've just got to just put a channel up here on my 4-hour chart, sorry. And as you can see, it's at the channel top. So possible pull back, push up, and start selling off around here. So that's like a good scenario to follow through. I think that's going to be a good kind of workout here on that. Let's see if the euro dollar has something similar. Yeah, euro dollar also, as you can see, kind of like pull back, push up, and then carry on with this down channel here. All right, so that kind of wraps everything up. Let's take a look at gold on the commodity side. Well, as you can see, we had an up move here. It went beyond our expectations. Yesterday I did say we're expecting the gold to go up, and as you can see, the market just went all the way up to our targets and even beyond. So let's delete that now, and let's see where we're at. This is a 4-hour chart. Let's make this a daily, so we're bound to have some pullback. Oh, there we go. All right, so as you can see on the daily, it's a bit more clear when you make the chart time frame a little larger. There you go. So we've got room here, and this is a good spot to sell, and maybe the market will remain loyal to this channel here on your daily. All right, so let's do this. As you can see, resistance area, and then possibly pull back. Okay, so we'll see how that eventuates. As you can see, that's a nice channel setup, so I think we can go loyal with that. So as you can see there, 4-hour chart, good to start shorting from around this area. Today and tomorrow I think are good for shorting. Let's take a look at oil, and here we go. Now with the oil, we said we might go long around this Fibonacci line here. It went slightly lower, came to the Fibonacci at 23 before it took off. I'm just expecting the oil to go higher now. If this went a little pear-shaped, I can imagine if you kept your stop tight. This is why I had the Fibonacci retracements yesterday, to see what levels it could come back down to, but it has come down slightly below my expectation. Let's just get rid of this and let's see where we're at. Now that we've got this breakout, possibly might see another double top here. So if the market comes around here, might have to go for a sell, or basically on that line here. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart to see where this market might lead to. And yeah, possibly around that 49.40 level again, and slightly higher, that 50 level there. This area is going to be resistance, so the market is highly likely to push up towards that area there. But keep in mind that there's some news coming out for oil. There's been some interviews and news announcements from Russia. There's been an interview with Putin regarding what they're expecting to do and their deal with Saudi Arabia. So if you're trading oil, just keep your eyes out for news, because this is why it's getting a little volatile around here, and this is why it had spikes around here. Generally, as you can see, we had nice smooth trending, and in the middle of nowhere we've got a few spikes. So I'm expecting oil once again to go up, touch this channel line here. So if you're trading it, be mindful on that. Hope that helps for today, and we'll hopefully see you on our Friday live feed on Facebook, live streaming. So have a great day trading. All the best.